Hey guys, welcome to Reality Check. I'm Huang Jiyuan. May 1st, 2021, The Economist published an article with the headline, "The Most Dangerous Place on Earth." The subheadline reads, "America and China must work harder to avoid war over the future of Taiwan." We saw how hard America has been working. US President Joe Biden has been clear that the United States will come to Taiwan's aid should the Chinese mainland attack. His administration made an unprecedented move in July by sending $345 million worth of weapons directly from the US stockpiles to the region. And on August 18th, he hosted the first US-Japan-South Korea Leadership Summit at Camp David. Their joint statement regarding China states, "We share concerns about actions inconsistent with the rule-based international order, which undermine regional peace and prosperity. We reaffirm the importance of peace and stability across the Taiwan Strait as an indispensable element of security and prosperity in the international community. There is no change in our basic positions on Taiwan, and we call for a peaceful resolution of cross-strait issues."
The concept of encircling and containing China stretches all the way back to the end of World War II. We remember General Douglas MacArthur saying Taiwan was an unsinkable aircraft carrier the U.S. could use to maintain primacy over Asia. And this is a sentiment that has stayed with Washington and the interests that back it up to and including present day.
The U.S.'s strategy has been clear. Militarize Taiwan as much as possible, get American allies in the region to bolster Taiwan's defense, fan the Taiwan independence flame, everything short of allowing it to become independent. But there's a caveat. There's a fine line between fanning the flames and not allowing it to declare independence. Case in point, Lai Ching-te's recent stopovers through the United States. Over the past week, he made a stopover in New York and attended the inauguration of Paraguay's new president. He had another stopover this time in San Francisco before returning to Taiwan. No interaction with high-level US officials. None. Remember, when his boss transited in the US earlier this year, she had a very high-profile meeting with House Speaker Kevin McCarthy and a group of lawmakers at the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library. So why the cold shoulder? Before his visit, Lai told his supporters that if a Taiwan leader can enter the White House, they'd have achieved their political objective. As the deputy leader of China's Taiwan region and a candidate in the upcoming leadership race, Lai's words raised alarms. According to the Financial Times, the US State Department saw his remarks as something very different from what has been said previously and asked if Lai would be coming out with more surprises. Former White House China official Dennis Wilder said the Biden administration was very anxious about him and wanted to avoid a Chen Shui-bian-type situation.
It's confirmed that the U.S. didn't give him what he wants because the U.S. does not want Lai's transit to be interpreted as a so-called breakthrough. Lai Ching-te's packaging of Taiwan independence can only lead Taiwan to the risk of war step by step.
Japan and South Korea need to understand this. An unsinkable aircraft carrier sounds grand and important, but it's just a tool. It's dispensable. Japan and South Korea strengthen the US's military control over the region, but it also makes them responsible for the mess should the US choose to pull back. Politicians like Lai Ching-te are already making the US wary of its position. Japan and South Korea should be looking out for themselves.